we have been working across all of the states. We've been working with Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Florida, Colorado, New Mexico, Nevada, California, Nebraska. So we are connected across all the states. We're trying to share best practices and learning, and other things that we need people to do besides specifically this election is we need them to volunteer to electionintegrityforce.com, because we need more volunteers. We've written 600 FOIAs since the primary a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And just think about the fact of trying to manage 600 FOIAs. And when we do that, when I say 600, some of those are going out to over 1,600 clerks, because we're very decentralized in Michigan. So think about 600 FOIAs to 1,600 clerks, and just trying to track that information and figure out which ones you're actually going to spend the money to buy. And so, we need volunteers to help with that. We need volunteers to help with the data. We need volunteers to help with verifying what we find in the digital canvas by actually going to addresses and seeing if those addresses are real and doing ghost busting. So we need volunteers. And of course, more importantly, we need donations, because we have to buy all of this data. And to just give you an example, the data to buy the national change of address data for just Oakland County, one county of 83 in Michigan, was $5,000. So,
wow.
and keep in mind, we get no support from any party. All of our money is small money from small donors like you, like me, like.
And you don't want it. Actually, we don't want it. We rather have 1 million people with a $1 bill contributing than one party with $1 million bill, right?
Correct. And we really, really, really need that, because, just to keep the lights on, to keep the website up, to buy the data that we're just buying every month, to be able to send out emails through the email programs to communicate with people of what we're finding.
Yeah.
There's ongoing expenses, but then you add into that lawsuits. I mean, for example, we filed this lawsuit Friday, and that's great, but we have about 15 other lawsuits that we have sitting with already summaries written, but we don't have the money to prosecute them right now. And if we had the donations coming in to be able to do that, then we could go a lot farther in stopping some of these things from happening before we get to this election.